beautiful people. Today we're going to talk about 5 signs of a controlling personality. We need to know these so we can stay away from those toxic people, right? Okay, 5 signs of controlling. It does not have to be only in a relationship. It could be at work. It could be in your group of friends. It could be at school. It could be just a total stranger. It could be someone at a restaurant. There's no this is not solely just for partners. It could be anybody and any aspect in your life. Okay. So here it is. If you end up feeling small, embarrassed, or humiliated whenever you come in contact with this person or people, it may be time to step back and look and reevaluate who you're spending time with or who is around you, okay? Here are 5 signs that might suggest someone has a controlling personality. They make everything your fault. You're blamed for everything. It's all your fault. Yes, I paused. I'm hoping that resonates with you. Is it all your fault? Is it the door was locked and so somebody couldn't get out of it and it's your fault because you locked the door? No, it's not your fault that they couldn't get out of it, right? Because they can just unlock the door. Everything is not your fault. So when someone tries to put blame on you all the time, or put blame on you the majority of the time, I try to stay away from words of always and forever and words like that. They're so definite, but if you feel like somebody is constantly putting blame on you for something and that it's not your fault, then take a step back, right, and recognize the sign. So yeah, okay, next, they criticize you all the time. Here's some examples, my friends. Exaggerating your flaws. Always exaggerating your flaws. Let me tell you this. You do not need to be penalized for not being perfect. Everybody's imperfect, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody grows at a different pace, right? Everybody learns at a different pace. So when someone is constantly pointing out your flaws, shame on them, right? So that's a sign of controlling. They do not acknowledge you when you do right. So no matter, let's say, well, they like something a certain way, so you make something a certain way, and then they don't say, oh, thank you, or oh, that's great, right? I remember one time I was in a relationship. I had an ex. I could never make their eggs right. In the morning for breakfast, I couldn't make their eggs right. And then it was like over easy. And then finally, I finally did it. I swear, it took me I don't know how many, it took me years, okay, to figure out how to, I'm not a cook. It took me years to figure it out, right? Like how to make the eggs right. And now I can make them over easy without breaking the yolk. But before, I couldn't. And then that was always like a flaw that person threw up in my face. That how I couldn't cook, how I couldn't do this, right? And so, but when I finally was able to do that, it wasn't nothing. I was so thrilled and so happy because I was trying for so long to figure it out. I'm just not good at it, okay? Maybe I didn't butter the pan, maybe I didn't spray whatever the non-stick stuff on the spatula, maybe I broke the yolk when I broke the egg into the pan. I mean, there was like 1,000 reasons why I couldn't make the eggs right. But when I did, I wasn't even acknowledged for it. So that could be a sign of them never acknowledging, or I can't say never, but more so than not acknowledging when you do good or you do right. Okay. Becoming irritated, irrationally angry if you don't answer your phone right away. You know what? Too bad that you don't answer your phone right away. How many times is our phone maybe in our glove box. Maybe our phone is in our jacket pocket. Maybe our phone is in our purse. Maybe our phone's in our trunk. Maybe our phone's downstairs. Maybe our phone, wherever our phone is, we do not have to answer it promptly. It's really no. Because what did they do in the 1900s, right? The 1900s, like 1980, right? 1990s. What did they do? Early 2000s, what did they do? We had landlines. So we didn't have to deal with the phone situation. Well, you know what? No, you do not have to answer your phone all the time. You don't have to answer it promptly. If you don't feel like talking, then that's it, right? So, okay, that's a sign. That's one of the controlling signs about criticizing you, and that's one of the ways to criticize you, okay? Criticizing you in the way you dress, or in the way you speak, or maybe the way your body is. Maybe you're more of a curvaceous person. Maybe you're a super slender person. No matter what, people can find things they don't like about us and criticize them, no matter what. So you're never, and I'm going to say never, you're never going to be able to please everybody. And that is a never. You will never be able, with what you look, how you feel, what you talk, who you are. You know why? Because we're all uniquely made. So we are all made different. And that's what makes us beautiful people. Okay, so criticizing you all the time. Or more times than not, right? Okay. They don't want you to see the people you love. They frown on it. Like, well, do you really have to deal with your brother right now? Do you really have to go to your mom's and dad's for dinner on Sunday? Do you really have to da-da-da-da-da? I mean, whatever the situation is. Oh, I'm going grocery shopping with my sister. And then they call you 10 times. Hey, when are you coming home? When are you coming? Or maybe it could even be a boss, right? And you're like, hey, I got family. We do family quality time every Thursday night, and they're like, no, we need you to work, right? So really pay attention to those. It doesn't always have to be, it doesn't always have to be a partner, and it doesn't have to be male or female. That females can be just controlling, if not more. Sorry, ladies, but if not more than men, they truly can, because we are now in this, we're given more rights now, right? So it seems like sometimes we can be a little bit more controlling than men. So it's not bias whatsoever. Being controlling, it doesn't care who you are, male, female. It doesn't care about gender. It doesn't care about color. It don't care about anything. So here we are. So if they don't want you to see your loved ones, I remember one time I was painting out my dad's living room, and it's decorative painting at that, right? And it took time. It took a lot of effort to do decorative painting, and my ex, he would like call me, call not on my, I didn't have a cell phone back then, but it was like, call my dad's house. Well, when are you coming home? Well, this, well, that. I meant like. I think it took me like 3 weeks to paint a living room because I had to keep going back home because he didn't want me to be there, right? So these are just experiences that I'm sharing from my own personal experiences. And then they also, people who are controlling, they keep score. Well, remember this, you did this, or remember that, you did this, right? And so they keep score. Not only they point out your imperfections, then they keep track and keep score. Well, I did this for you. I did that for you. If it wasn't for me for this, and if it wasn't me for that, right, you wouldn't have had this. Just saying. Keeping score. They're always expecting something in return and make you feel guilty if you don't do what they want. They keep tabs on every little favor. Every little favor they do for you, they mark it down in their book too. Whatever, mentally, right? They mark it down. Well, I did this, I did that, da-da. When actuality, for those of us who are in relationships, when actuality is this, all it is their contribute. That's supposed to be their contribute to the household, to the family. It shouldn't it shouldn't have to be counted as a favor, right? It's about working together in teamwork. Okay, they gaslight you. They gaslight you. They underplay your experiences by lying or accusing you of being overly sensitive. If you're upset about something they told you last week, they'll deny everything said and tell you it's all in your mind. You start second guessing yourself all the time or constantly. In my previous video, I talked about gaslighting. I went into a deeper conversation. I did a whole video about gaslighting. So if this is happening to you, if they are creating doubt in you, that is a sign of controlling, right? Like that is a sign of controlling. But do not lose faith. Do not lose faith, my beautiful people. Do not lose faith. You do not have to be around these people. You can cut yourself off from these people. You can seek help on how if you are in a relationship like this, you can seek professional help. You can tell friends and family. When you start talking about this and seek professional help, what does it do? It takes the control away from them. It takes the control away from them if you go seek help of any kind, right? Tell your friends and family. Go see a counselor, a therapist. There is no shame in it. There is no shame whatsoever in it. Why? Because you need to be the best you. You need the healthy you. You need to be who you are uniquely made to be, right? I'm just saying, as these are signs of controlling people. Well, for all those who don't know me, my name is Andrea Love. This channel is called Life Accounts and Growing Pains. And controlling people, the world we live in today is about people that are like this. They're controlling, so it's best that we stay aware and inform ourselves, right? And so this is part of our growing pains in life, and so this is why we just chose this discussion to talk about and highlight and to bring awareness to. And my channel, or this channel, our community is an audience-based channel. We talk about topics. We talk about hard things. We talk about topics that you want to hear. So if you want a specific topic that you want me to do research on, talk about, please leave a comment below. I'd be more than happy to consider those because, like I said, life accounts and growing pains. So if it pertains to life accounts of whatever life happens or our growing pains in life, please leave a comment below and I'll be more than happy to review those topics and hopefully be able to do a video on those for our community. Thank you so much for your views, your likes, your support. Share this video, and I will see you on the next video.